Hi, my name is Eric Strack and I'm a solution consultant here at Tradeshift. Today I'm going to give you an overview of e-invoicing compliance rules in Romania and how Tradeshift can help you remain compliant while doing business in Romania. Up first, we'll talk about B2B e-invoicing in Romania and highlighting the future and current state of e-invoicing compliance before hopping into a demonstration of the Tradeshift platform and how Tradeshift will help you remain compliant with e-invoicing in Romania. So some of the highlights for Romanian clearance are that tax collection in Romania has now moved to a CTC clearance model. As of July 1st, 2024, issuing electronic invoices will become mandatory for all B2B transactions. All e-invoices have to be in the UBL 2.1 specified format, which is an adoption of the EU standard. Businesses will receive clearance electronically from the e-Factura portal managed by the National Agency of Fiscal Administration, the ANAF. It is the seller's responsibility to upload and clear all legally binding documents before sending them to the buying organizations, and it's the buyer's responsibility to download these documents from the e-Factura portal. And now that we have an understanding of the basic e-invoicing compliance rules in Romania, let's change gears and follow an invoice through this process on the Tradeshift platform. Let's take a look. Now, in order to keep us all on the same page, I'm going to use this visualization to help us step through this process. So step one, as we mentioned before, is to demonstrate the supplier's obligation to submit all B2B invoices to the e-Factura clearance system. Once possible, Tradeshift will automatically pull down information from the e-Factura system and ingest it into the buyer's Tradeshift account. Now in step 3, we're going to see the buying organization as they associate this document with the appropriate supplier on the Tradeshift network before potentially sending this off to the supplier for further enrichment. So here we are in the Tradeshift platform. We can easily navigate to the Relationship Manager app where we'll see all outstanding invoices that need to be associated with suppliers. Clicking on this one, we'll be able to see the document that's associated here. With this scan, we can see that it's from a Romania demo supplier. So now back to the Relationship Manager where we can search our Tradeshift network for companies with the Romania demo supplier name. Here we can click and select the one that makes the most sense. Once we're happy there, we can click on to the next step where we're going to identify the supplier identifiers. Here's a list of all the data that was on that invoice. Tradeshift has scraped everything out and now we get to associate the relevant data to this invoice. This process only happens once, and now any invoice that has the selected data will be correctly associated with this supplier on the Tradeshift network. I add the accounting system ID and confirm now that this invoice is now going to be associated with that supplier on Tradeshift. So as you saw, the Relationship Manager application makes it extremely easy for your organization to associate new invoices as they come into the Tradeshift platform and enabling straight-through processing in the future. Now let's switch gears and see how this invoice can be routed back to the supplier for enrichment. Let's take a look. Now we're back in the system as that Romanian demo supplier. We're clicking on the Open Task Manager button where they're going to be brought to that sender enrichment task. On the right-hand side, they can see the document that they sent, as well as the required information. In this case, a person reference is required by the buying organization's firewall. Using the left-hand side, the supplier can easily add and enrich the data needed before sending it back to you for further processing, or, if everything is ready, for straight-through processing to your ERP. So there we saw how suppliers can easily enrich data, freeing up your teams to work on more strategic initiatives and less time spent on manually inputting data. So now that our document has all the required information, it has passed all business firewall and country compliance rules, it can now be sent down the line for further processing or sent to your ERP for payment. Thank you for your time today. I hope you have a better understanding of the e-invoicing compliance rules in Romania, as well as why Tradeshift should be your trusted partner for remaining compliant in Romania, along with 70 other countries that we manage compliance. If you have any questions about what you learned today, you can reach me directly at eric.strack@tradeshift.com. Thank you.